Hello my planner pals and welcome back, and if you're new here then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, I am here at Creative Karma Design, and today I'm going to talk about, I think I have 7 ways that you can use arrows in your planner. So in case you're not sure about what I'm talking about, I'm talking about these things. So these little arrows that you get in a lot of the books, they're little tiny arrows. There are also big ones, there are long ones, there are big fat chunky ones, and there are all types of arrows. So basically an arrow, a line with a little pointy thing on the end. That's what I'm talking about. How can you use these in your planner? All right, and this is the first one. Now, you can do this with arrows, you can do this with pen and pen it in, you can do it all kinds of ways, but that is to denote a passage of time, and it's especially good for your monthly, where you can put a little arrow from here and then all the way along the line to here. Now you can do that also with arrows, with stickers arrows. So let's say I have an event from the 11th to the 14th. Let's ignore the fact that this is 2021. I can just put from there to there, and then all I have to do is join those up with a little dotted line, and clearly I'm doing this very quickly and I can't see what I'm doing because I've got a camera in the way. But you could do something like that and use your arrows like that. So that's the first way that you can do. You can have a passage of time that is happening in your planner. Now, along the similar vein, you can use those same arrows to denote that something is happening on a particular day. And that is what you use it for. It's like a little highlight for that day. All right, the third way that you can use arrows in your planner, and this works especially well, I feel, on the dashboard, but it also works on the vertical, is that you can use it as a little priority or a get this done today, eat that frog kind of thing of the day. And I feel that this works great on the dashboard, but it also works again on all the other types of planners. But yeah, use it as your highlight, your main thing of the day. And same here, I didn't have a priority of the day except for Friday when this was my priority of the day. And I just put in a big arrow pointing to the box like, get this done today. On a similar vein, the fourth thing that you can do is like I do here for my wellness planner. I have a little tracker in the middle for my food, and I'm like, okay, lunch, dinner, and that could be something that you want to do in your vertical. You put in 2 for your lunch and your dinner so that you know that those are your lunch and your dinner. And it could just be your workouts. Again, it could be that this is school stuff like that. And I've got another one here. There's a little thinner like arrows, but same thing. Just use them as a form of a tracker. Like you're not checking anything off. It's more of a, this happened this day. The fifth way that you can use arrows in your planner is to make them a list and think of them as bullets. So I've got my little list down the side here, and then I can just check them off, or I can just have it as a gratitude list or something like that. So that's the way that you can use those dang arrows in your planners. I did a similar thing here. I didn't actually use it, but if I wanted to put a little list here, I could put a little list here just as a little extra. It could also just be that that's what you want as a little extra decor in your planner. Use it as a list, use them as bullets. And the sixth way that you can use arrows in your planner is that you can use them as a feature. And I think this especially looks good in the sidebar like I have done here. And I've done the same thing on this page, just because I had a lot of the arrows to use. But you would think of this as a list. That's not how I use this planner. I use this planner as topic, 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 topic. So it's not really that it's a list. It's more of in place of a box because there's a little gap. So yeah, you could just make a feature of it and make it part of the decor is what I want to say. All right, and then the 7th way is that you can use arrows to denote movement or to kind of refer to something else. Movement or referrals, I want to call this. This is one of the ways. This was my Tigger spread from last year, and obviously Tigger is moving, right? So I've got arrows here that I've drawn in because they only had so many in the book. I've put a little swirly here. I've done a little swirly here. I think this is also pen. So it just adds movement because Tigger went from here, he went up there, and then he went over and into here. So it just kind of denotes movement. That also works well if you have like butterflies or something that's moving. So if you had a flower and then a butterfly or a bee or something, you could do a little swirly arrow to the butterfly or from the butterfly to the flower. Another example of kind of movement or referral, there's the word I'm looking for, referral. I wanted to refer this bit of journaling to this, so I just added in a little swoopy arrow here. Same thing here. And case in point here, I've used the actual arrows. I've used them as little journaling lists here, little journaling points. And then I've got a picture arrow here to this journaling, a picture arrow here to this journaling, picture arrow to the journaling, picture arrow to the journaling, and arrow to the journaling. And again here, so good. Arrow to the movies and the TV shows that we watched. So use it as a way to draw the attention from one thing to another, like refer, transfer the attention, and move the eye in a particular direction. All right, I hope that helped show you some ways that you can use arrows in your planners. They have quite a lot of uses, and again, you don't have to use stickers. You don't have to use stickers. You can just draw the suckers on with pen, and the more that you draw them, the more that you get used to drawing them. All right, I hope this helped. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye.